So, Slim, where are you and the boys going on a road trip? Road trip. Well, as you can see, Slim and the skeleton crew either half-assed or didn't do any pre-checks before they take a road trip. So I'm going to show you what you need to know before you take your road trip, or actually you need to do this, quarterly if you want to, but let's dig right into it. Okay, the first thing you usually want to do is check your radiator, check your antifreeze. During winter time, you want to make sure that you're good just in case cold weather. So what we're going to do, now, you want to do this when it's cold, you don't want to do it when it's hot, because it can come back out and get you. As you can see, that right there, it's pretty full. So what we're going to do, we're going to take this press stone and we're going to put it in here. Then we're going to bring it out. And you want it to, as you can see, we're looking at the needle. Let me bring it in here closer to you, if we can focus on that. But we're good to like 37 below. And then during the summer, we're good to 265, or almost 268 before it overheats. So, alright, this right here you can get like at AutoZone, O'Reilly's, even Walmart has got these things. So, that is something you need to keep a regular check on. You need to check your antifreeze just to make sure that it is not leaking anywhere. Now, what else do you check? Well, let's find out. Alright, next, and it's down here on this RAV4, it's down here. It's your dipstick. I know you might call a lot of people dipstick, but we're going to check it. Now, I already know it's good because I just changed the oil. But before you go on a road trip, if it's close to it, you go ahead and change your oil. And this right here, it is looking good. So, check your oil. Now, another thing you might want to check, of course it needs to be running, is your transmission fluid. Now I'll just show you about the dipstick. You got a dipstick for your transmission fluid. It needs to be running when you check it. But it was, and it is good. Now, what else would you want to check on this thing? Well, let's think about it. Okay, another thing you want to check is your battery. So that's what we're going to do. Put this here. We're going to put that there. Of course, it's going to light your checker up in this battery. So we're going to hit OK. We're going to do a quick test. It says turn off the engine and all appliances. Okay, we did. Now, right here, it is asking for your cranking apps. That is what the CCA is, cold cranking apps. And these are, a lot of times you have to look on your battery. And this is a 660 cranking app. So that's what we're doing. And we're checking it. It says the voltage is 12.54. It's rated. So the state of the charge is 89%. So this battery is still good for a while, but I can get a new battery and put it in here, and on a road trip, you're good as go. So we can go ahead and say the battery's good. Okay, another thing you might want to check is your tire pressure. It's very important that you have good tire pressure, because that will also help you with your mileage. Now you can use the little bitty tire gauge, or you can get something like this right here, and all you have to do is check it, and we are looking good on tire pressure. So that's another thing you need to check. Let's recap. Check the oil. Of course, make sure it's running. Check the transmission fluid. Check the battery. Check the radiator. Like I said, got to make sure that's really good. Check the tire pressure. We made sure the tire pressure is good. That will help you with your gas mileage along the trip. Now, there's other little checks you can do. Or if you don't want to do this yourself, then you can take it to your local mechanic, have him do a complete check of all the fluids, now a drivetrain, and the whole 9 yards before you take a trip. Excuse me. But now, if you have a check engine light, you can take it to AutoZone. They will check it for free. O'Reilly's will also do the same. But be prepared. Your spark plugs, if it's close to have your spark plugs changed, change out your spark plugs and the wires, spark plug wires. Air filter. Of course, when you do the oil change, of course that you're going to change out the oil filter, and just go ahead and change out the air filter also. So this is the first one that we're going to do. We'll show you what you might want to take in the next video or a later video of what you might want to take on your road trip. So for Scout, aka Supervisor, Hunter Boy, last time I checked, I'm Jeff. Thanks for watching.